Top 10 reasons why business loans get declined, and how BPP lending can help you get the business loan you need to grow. Brought to you by BPP Lending. Visit us at www.bpplending.com and email us at info@bpplending.com. Here are the common reasons business loans get declined. You have a lender or bank for which you do not fit their underwriting criteria, and they will not think outside of their criteria. Not enough time in business. Your personal credit is too low. Your personal credit history is not within their guidelines. Your knowledge in business lending is limited. This is common since most businesses only apply for lending every 4 to 7 years. Your connections with business lending are very limited. Usually business owners expect the bank where their business accounts are will give them a loan. This is far from the truth. It is not common for a bank to give an approval based on a banking relationship only. A computer gave an auto decline and not one qualified professional looked at the loan for a possible approval. Your bank or lender might not have a lending policy for your industry. Simple errors in the application might result in an automatic decline. You have discrepancies in your financials, and you do not know how to present or explain them to the lender. There are several other possible reasons. These were just to name a few. These instances could leave you with the idea that no one will lend you the capital your business needs. Since 2008, the U.S. government has been making great changes to allow the movement of capital. For example, the Small Business Job Acts of 2010. This act created the Small Business Lending Fund program to direct the Secretary of Treasury to make capital investments in eligible institutions in order to increase the availability of credit for small businesses. It is also to amend the Internal Revenue Code of 1986 to provide tax incentives for small business job creation and other purposes. This in turn allows loans to flow easier and gives our economy more power. Here are some of the ways BPP lending can make the difference. We are able to find the right lenders for our customers and even those that are considered high risk. There are industries that are considered high risk by many lenders. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Warren Buffett. We will find a lender with substantial knowledge in your industry to address your capital needs. We have partnered with lenders willing to lend to entrepreneurs that have been in business for as little as 3 months. Personal credit is a factor, but it does not mean you cannot get financing. In fact, there are loans that will not take your personal guarantee. Your personal credit history issues usually mean that the lender has some type of blanket policy not to lend to customers with a specific credit history. For example, if you have an old foreclosure, bankruptcy, tax lien, or a settled account. We will help you by preparing your financials and your application. Business owners are unaware of how much easier it is to fix business credit. There are many new players in the business lending arena ever since the Jobs Act was passed in 2010. Computer declines can happen often, and it is usually simple mistakes on the application. We will put your loan application and package together. There are industries that banks traditionally do not like to lend on. Some examples are gas stations, multifamily units, hotels, and others that qualify as forbidden industries. Discrepancies in your financials many times can be explained. For instance, a lawsuit or one-time write-off, inventory, losses that are considered a one-time loss. BPP Lending is the broker that will educate you and help your business get the financing needed to succeed. Here are some scenarios for lending from the best rate to the difficult loans. If you have good credit and the required time in business, you're in the top position. If you have okay credit and only have 2 years in business, then that means you're right on the money. If you have bad credit but you have assets, this leads to asset-based lending. If you have great credit but you just started, we have your lender. If you have bad credit and have been in business for some time, then we will find your lender. If you have little time in business and bad credit, we will work with you to get it better. In all instances listed above, you must be able to service your debt. We will advise you on how much debt your business can take. Your current lender will love it if you never shop your loan. We simplify the loan process, saving you time. We get multiple banks to bid for your loan, saving you money. We will pass on our knowledge, helping you get the capital your business needs. Please subscribe. BPP Lending.